So we're back. We put Factorio aside for now, and we are going to be playing some EU4 as Air United, the Let's Play that I was doing on my YouTube channel for a while, that it looked like we were going to have to stop because of crashes. And I thought the 1.26.1 hotfix was going to fix the problem, and then I tested it and it didn't, except it turns out I was never running that hotfix because it was beta hotfix. I had to manually go and apply it to the program, and now it looks like we are once again solid and gonna be able to play some Air United here without crashing. So I'm super pumped. Wow, Africa has a lot of air. Yeah, it's very breezy. Very breezy over in Africa. Lots of air, absolutely. So yeah, we're reaching down. We've got our grasping hand coming down here. Chakwa, once they're out of this war, I believe we're going to be very close to being able to diplo-annex them, which is good. We're going to go and disable hints. Oh, that was this hint. Turn off hints. Yes, thank you. I'm going to turn that off just to make sure. I like blew away the entire game install and all my settings and things like that, so I may have to like justify some things here as we go through the game. You guys will have to let me know how the volume situation is, etc., because a lot of things will have changed there. So right now, we are at peace. We've got a very annoying truce going on with the Mamluks and Tlemcen and Morocco because the Ottomans sort of started some crap. We'll probably, and it was not so bad because we didn't really have the admin to go on a big coring spree anyway. Most likely by the time the truce ends though, we will be eager to do that. Let's take a look at our ruler. We've got a 410. Not fantastic. Our heir is better, 350. So one of the questions is our ruler currently a general? Because we would like him to be a general. He is a general, however, he's not currently leading an army. Now, this army over here is just going to be drilling. So I'm going to leave a regular general here so that they can level up, which is going to be great. And this army over here, we're going to merge you together. What we're going to do is we're going to assign our king over here. Because what happens is when a ruler, every month there's a chance that he might die of old age or whatever. If he's leading an army, there's a second roll for it. So it's effectively twice as likely that your ruler will die if you are leading an army. You don't have to be fighting or doing anything like that. So we're going to go and use the great new rebel suppression tool in Dharma over here. Oh, I love it so much. To try to keep things under control over here. We're going to accept that. And then we've got three teeny little armies here, here, and here who are in a position to deal with natives that might pop up during our colonization efforts. So we're doing, we're spreading out just a little bit to see what we can reach and have a few more conquest options. If we can gain control over all the Cape, that actually would be very nice. Castile and Portugal are really weak. If you haven't been following the series, by the way, like, what is happening here? Castile had a rough time. Aragon did a little bit better. They never merged up, and Castile was having a hard time. And since then, I've come in, taken all this territory. That's all Air Iberia, and then we've got Air Calabria over here for some more territory, because we could, kind of thing. Morocco was our bro for a long time, but now we need to unify our stuff over here and probably at some point take control, move our main trading port to the Seville node. So taking more control over here is going to be really good. This was a save that started in 1.25, which is on the Rule Britannia expansion, and converted over to 1.26, which is the Dharma expansion. So some of the things are a little bit weird. Like, we've got the Dharma features, but because we didn't start on the Dharma map, some of the things are not quite right, but mostly it's been okay, and what a great little ride. I mean, we've got 150 years of gameplay left, for crying out loud, and look how huge we are. One of my goals, whiskey and chocolate. Also, music is a little loud. I was going to say, Mick, also I did leave your donation aside, and I remembered that while I was on break, and I'd forgotten again as coming here. So let me bring the volume down a scooch. Actually, I'm just going to drop the master volume. And yes, where was it? I need to open up this page over here. Have some more. I know it looks like coffee, but it's actually some soda in here. Have you ever thought of using a continuous train defense? No need for ammo, good use for excess wood. So you just have trains going around and around and around your whole base, and it just smashes anyone who comes by. That does sound like an extreme amount of fun. It's a Factorio thing, but I think our base in Factorio on the rail world is just too big for that. So I think we can unpause. We do have some risk of rebellion. The Cuban separatists over here at 80%, although I think that's what some of this rebel stopping will be. You're actually getting some attrition. Are you really? Slightly too big. Let's go and just bring out 2 infantry from here and move you out of there just to drop some of the attrition. A scooch. Want air to take over all of Africa? That would be fun. The other thing that would be nice, though, and our truest goal is to take over Ayrshire over here so that we can truly and properly be air united. That is one of the things we would love, love, love to do. Can you talk us through the new rebel tool thing, please? Absolutely, dead mate. So the great thing about this tool, so let me cancel this behavior. I guess I gotta move you to cancel and then, okay. So it used to be, and it still is. So if a province has unrest, so this province of Moonin over here has some unrest, and you can see in this tooltip, because friendly troops are present, it actually has -5 to its unrest meter. It still has a little bit, but it has less unrest because troops are nearby. But that only applies in the one province you stand in. There used to be a button, and I think if you don't have the Dharma expansion, you still do, where you can hit for autonomous rebel suppression, which what happens if any rebels pop up, the army will march over there, kill them, and then march back home after besieging stuff if needed. Now this variant here, instead of just the province you're in, you actually select an entire area. So it starts in the state that you're in, and you can add more adjacent states. Like if I try to add one over here, it won't go, but I can keep going here. And then what it'll do, it will apply its suppression effect to any provinces in those states that have some unrest. It does spread out the numbers, so if there's too much unrest, it's not the same as having this army standing in every single one of your provinces with unrest, but it does do a really good job of cutting it down dramatically. It's a lot less of a pain in the butt to deal with. Like, it's not an issue in smaller countries, but in a country like this, that is huge and spread out, this is a godsend. It's fantastic. If you do get rebellions that pop up, they will still go over there and smack their face. But it's a lot better at trying to stop the rebellions from starting in the first place. So we're going to keep exploring over here with our little exploring ships. That's going to be fine and lovely. We can make some more states, but I was waiting because, oh yeah, because of admin. Okay, our colony over here has just become self-sustaining. That's wonderful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this army, move it over here, and we're going to send a colonist over there to keep that going. And we can invest in humanist ideas. Indirect rule minus 10 years of separatism is so good for conquest. It's so good. I really like that. So we're going to go and bop that in over there and be quite pleased with it. That air across most of Africa on the Twitch thumbnail is most impressive. And it's a lovely shade of blue. Eventually we're going to have to go and murder France because it's too close. We got the slightly more of a jewel tone going on, maybe. It's hard to tell. Maybe a bit of a redder blue. I mean, it's hard to. Yeah, it's a little bit of purple. We'll have to smash France, and obviously Brittany as well cannot be allowed to stand with those colors. I don't know. That's sort of a side goal. The true goal is taking over Ayrshire over here, and embiggening our name is always good. If we can take a little bit more territory around this wasteland, that'll all turn purple. Pour iron for 2 years. More expensive infantry and cavalry. That's okay. We actually don't have much manpower. We fought this giant war. The Ottomans started some stuff, and we had to fight against the Mamluks, Templin, and Morocco, and it cost us a fair bit. Morocco did give us a province over here, sort of a troll province because it's non-contiguous, but I guess that's okay. We do have some free diplomats. Let's make sure to replenish. I love the fact that Tlemcen would marry us, and probably... Actually, I don't know if they'd be an ally. Negative trust, we did turn around. You're still allied with, yeah, Mamluks and Morocco, so that cannot be, that cannot stand. Apparently I can fabricate some claims on you. So we will do so. How much is the next claim? 40, okay, so we have lots of claims on Tlemcen. Morocco would be 35. And actually, I didn't check the Mamluks. 30, okay, you know, we'll go ahead and fabricate on the Mamluks, that's gonna be all right. And I don't know, or we'll fabricate on Luba over here. And these countries, just so we have some options for some triggers to pull. Can you form a new country? I don't think so. Well, if the Mamluks don't exist, we can apparently reform the Mamluks. But yeah, we actually can't form a country tag. You know, it is decreasing. Oh, what's our current situation with our technology? Yeah, so manufactories, we have not adopted this institution yet, although it's spreading very aggressively in our land because we have a ton of manufactories. We're also making a lot of money at the same time, so being able to afford it is going to be plenty okay. I'm just going to bank some more of these points over here, and I'm pleased with that. All right, we can go up to speed 4. Is Chalk at peace? Oh, yes. Now, I think they're still a little pissy because of aggressive expansion over here. We are sitting at, we're locked. I've still got a worker over there, a diplomat over there, keeping us locked at plus 100, improved relations. So we are short, are we short 26? No, we have to be at 190. So we're short 31 relationship. We could give them a gift for an extra 25, but that's it. We have to wait for 6 more, basically aggressive expansion to burn off before we can make friends with them. Our merchants are fine. We need more merchants. We'll be taking expansion ideas, I think, at some point. We'll see. We got some provincial unrest. Yeah, they're a green check, but you can't hit the button until it's 190. The green check means they'd be willing to do it, but we're not actually allowed to do it until we hit 190. So Paradox did help in a sense, because I sent them the save and they confirmed that everything was working fine at their end. And they're like, we can't figure out what it is. Try reinstalling this and whatever. And I was like, maybe, I don't know. But it confirmed that, like, it should be working. And there was something in what they said at some point about, like, well, you know, the hotfix keeps changing all the time. Maybe there's something else that changed and you should just try it again. And I was like, the hotfix keeps changing. Does that mean it's still in the beta? And that's when I finally realized that, oh yeah, I have to sign up in the beta. We are not going to take the Diplotech right now. We're waiting to grab our institutions. I can probably just right-click on the new technology pop-up so I don't keep checking things. We already have subsidies on Chakwa. I suppose we don't have a proclaim guarantee. That might send us... That might put us enough. I don't remember. We'll have to give them a gift too, but... 172. Yeah, okay. So now if we send them a gift, we'll have enough. Excellent. Do some more conversions. I forgot about the proclaim guarantee. So we are going to send you a gift. Do that. 196. Ooh, I didn't realize we were still culture swapping. Wow. Just gotta wait. There it is. Offer vassalization. Done. And I will stop improve relations. And we'll send it again. Because we want to bring them to 200. Although we still have to wait 10 years before we can diplo-annex them. So we're at 404 relations. Although we were already there because we were allied and married to them. So that hasn't really changed. What's great about this, right, is that these guys... Oh my god, all my map modes have been changed! Oh no! Which one's the Y shortcut? Because this is the one I use... Oh, right, because I cleared all of my settings because I thought that might have been an issue. So, for some reason I like the diplomatic map mode on Y. So, if you click on Chakwa, you see all these stripy bits? These are places, they have cores and claims all over the territory over here. So I can declare war on Colundwe on behalf of my little buddy over here. So this will be a reconquest. I think we had trade and we had military access. I think we had those modifiers. You can stay chilling over there, that's going to be fine. Any reason you can think of not to go and declare this war. They're allied with Luba, which is fine. I can't think of any reason not to do this. So, let's go and beat the crap out of them. I don't think it matters which one of these 2 war goals we start with. Because I think either way, we can take claims and cores. It's not like if you take the humiliate CB and then you can't take land. Loss of life. Any reason you can think of not to start a war? Loss of life? Pfft, it's not my life. Alright, so you're gonna move down there. You're moving up here. We got some exploration that finished. So let's keep going. Is the music still too loud? It's seeming a little loud to me. We don't have a ton of absolutism. We never had a ton, and I think I didn't realize, it's only happened a couple of times. We've debased currency since absolutism came in, and I didn't realize that it changed that, so we won't be using that button anymore. Well, you got down there fast. Some tracks are louder than others. Yeah, I guess that would be part of it. I'm just going to bring it down. There. Just the tiniest little scooch. All right, so you got wrecked. Get wrecked, punk. Hard times. Unsmash this guy. Truce with Funge has ended. But we're buddies with Funge, right? Well, buddies. I believe we militaristically vassalized them, is what happened. It's been a while since we've played. Yeah, Funge is a vassal. Oh, they love us! What? I can't believe we didn't catch them there. It looked like we were going to start a fight, but it must have been on the same day that they were moving. And sometimes those numbers can get a little bit weird. So what we want to do is basically feed as much territory as possible. Whiskey and chocolate. It's whiskey and chocolate. To our vassal here. Because we want to save in admin power right now. And yes, it'll cost us more Diplo to annex them later, but not that much. What is the whiskey and chocolate? Bellavala, thank you very much. I rarely catch your live streams, but I've been enjoying your content for a very long time now. So here's to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. On a side note, are you excited that for what White Wolf is doing under Paradox now? Well, I don't know what they're doing under Paradox exactly, but yes. I was super pumped. Like, what was it, like 2 years ago at this point, they announced like they were buying White Wolf? And I was like, yes, oh, so much, because I freaking love World of Darkness. It is one of my just favorite settings. So much, and I like what Paradox does. I mean, White Wolf is going to be very independent. It's owned by Paradox, but it's still a very separate thing. But it means that they're going to be able to use... we don't care about their aggressiveness. They'll be able to use, you know, all kinds of Paradox ideas and techniques and things like that, and expertise. Just call in their expertise. That's the word I'm looking for, which is going to be wonderful. V5 is out, and it's brilliant. Yeah, I've been looking at the PDF quite a few times, and I think they're sending me a hard copy very soon. And I'm very excited for that. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to lock. And just help the smash. Oh yeah, they changed their mind. Do. Alright, so we'll take care of these rebels, because we need to be able to siege this stuff ourselves. You're welcome. I'm gonna grab a bunch of cannons here and just help out with the siege there. Oh, were they separatists? Meh. They were just going to Luba. So, I don't think it would have been better. In fact, it would have been worse. Because they're not proper co-belligerents. Wait, we still don't have enough? Seriously? What level 4? Oh, it's level 4 fort. Okay, you know what? I'll move this guy, because the king's got only one siege pip, but I guess it'll be fine. Coast has been raided by pirates! Those bastards! Those bastards! No, we don't need to continue influencing these guys. So we got what we wanted. I mean, there's a fort here too, but they're roaming around with basically nothing. Oh, we have a free advisor slot. Hold on. We're making enough money. We could certainly afford one of the fancier guys. How is our inflation? I mean, it goes up because we've got a gold mine. Is it worth going for the level 3 dude with the inflation reduction? Which will say... Whiskey and chocolate. Ah, it's Fang 727. Hey, Fang. Sharing the love from my birthday on Thursday. Hey, well, happy birthday. Also, World of Darkness is a favorite. I'm currently... Oops. Cut off too quick. Hold on a sec. I think I'm going to go for this guy. Okay. Where'd you go? I'm currently working on a campaign while I watch. Nice. Yeah, World of Darkness is fantastic. In particular, I always loved Vampire and Mage. Those were my two. Like, I don't, care that much about, say, Werewolf or Mummy or whatever. I mean, mostly because I didn't play them. Not that I don't think they're good. I just never really played them, but... Vampire Mage, super good. Problem making you fleet to hunt pirates. That's true. What I don't have yet is heavies. We do have a fair amount of money, although we're about to spend a lot of it on institution adoption. At some point, we do need to start making some heavies so we can participate a little bit more actively in fleet battles. And also fight off some pirates and things. More exploration is done. We don't need your peace deal. Keep exploring. Get ourselves a colonial nation. Look at us being all European-like. Whiskey and chocolate. You still need to have been focused. Maybe. Whiskey and chocolate. Oh, it's from Bale again! Pirates, channel my inner Gandhi and nuke them back to the Stone Age. If only we had nukes here. Bale was asking a question about Gamescom. If you are ever at Gamescom again, I do work there every year. Oh, cool! I would love to host a game of Vampire for you. Oh! Got to meet the CEO of White Wolf this year at Gamescom again. He is the best. Really excited what's to come. And I did like Stellaris for consoles. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've met the CEO of White Wolf at PDXCon, and he was awesome. He's like clearly super enthusiastic for World of Darkness. Like it's clear that like there's a an actual love of the franchise there, which is really, really, really nice to see. Luba, we're at war, so we can't actually fabricate claims on you or anything like that. That's going to be fine. Funge, yes, you're capped, so we'll probably start annexing you as soon as this war is over. So I think we could have started it before the war, but I lost track of like the situation of everything in the, the post-crash days here. Pretty sure you need to upgrade your lights first before getting to heavies. It's probably a good idea. Like we don't strictly, truly need to, but we should. Because a lot of our light ships are pretty old. That is true. Let's go back over here and smack these guys down. Although, we could probably peace out any time here. Florida Blanca is now good to go. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we didn't actually have... Hey, what, you... I'm going to recall this guy. Wait a day, and send him over here. Then the other colonist, which is currently over here, will just move next door after there. We can have another idea. So, okay, someone's asking about admin focus. We are generating a ton of admin points, admittedly. However, our admin is only level 19, and we're still working on humanist ideas, so yes, I still want the focus. I don't think there's any reason not to just hit this button right now. And keep going down the humanist ideas. Oh yeah, more culture conversion. I didn't realize how much culture for conversion we'd started. Since we had an excess of Diplo power. And we, we had, like, institutions and stuff kicking around. And it was early enough in the game that it was justified. Okay, we're at 99. There's no more forts to grab, so we can just peace out. Actually, no, there is a fort here. Random rebellion popping. Interesting timing. So we'll fight the winner. And yes, air is alive. And we can clearly see that things are working. Ah, it's so happy making. All right, we're going to go ahead and move you over here. Keep doing some colonization. We can do some more conversion. Sure, you go nuts. Finish this battle. All right, we're going to start sending you over here just to help out with the sieging. But let's see what kind of peace we can negotiate here. And now we're kind of okay with feeding these guys. They've got a claim. Chakwa specifically has a claim over here. So we are going to flip this occupation to you. And you have a core specifically over here, which means I don't need to flip the occupation, but I may as well. Now, the question is, what else do I want to do? I could vassalize these guys, especially since I'm about to annex Funge, which will free up a relationship slot. That might be a good way to do this. I might not be able to because they're not one of the primary fighter types in here. Right? If I were to separate piece out Luba, attempting to annex, yeah, 161, which is no good. Now, there's no cores or returns. We could release nations. Probably what I'll do is just eat the provinces on my own. Well, I should feed some to my ally. Like, how about Ulemba over here? Goes to Chakwa. This is more Kolwande. Maybe, I mean, they're going to have to core this. I don't know if I want to have them, because they'll have a hard time not getting, like, massive rebellion. This is sort of waiting for, like, just reinforcements to actually be able to siege that. Oh, they're randomly sieging some stuff over here? That's just rude. I may really, truly want to put in just some sort of fort right here in the choke point. Take the territory from loops surrounding the wasteland to make your name bigger. That's true. I may still need Bunyo over here to do this. Actually, I wonder if I should colonize Lega. Now, with the lake over here, I'm not sure if I can fabricate claims across the way or not. It might be possible. I'm not sure. All right. Let's sue for peace. Oh, they're not willing to do that. They'd give me Kusu, which, you know what? I think it's fine. I think I'll just end up... would you give that to my ally? No, because that would be... I would like Chakwa to have this. Although, I guess if Chakwa doesn't take this, I can just give them Lualaba instead. I think, you know what? I'll do this. And this will keep the truce timer really short, so we can go and hammer them again really soon. I'll take Kusu for myself. I'll take all your money. Yeah, that's fine. And that's it. So just a separate piece over here. Yeah, that's perfectly fine and sufficient. I could wait until we finish this siege and take more, but I'm okay with this, actually. All right. The much more significant piece... Ah! Wait. Is it... It's, like, partially blue. I think my name is going across it. I guess it didn't turn completely blue because I don't have it surrounded. How odd. I've never seen this before. It's just because of all the trees. Oh, it is blue. It's just full of trees. So it's not solid blue. Oh, I've never seen that. Huh, that's funny.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Time to research grenades. Yeah. Just blow them all up. This is an example why deforestation isn't always bad. Trees are always in the way. So if we do this, we take Luba for ourselves and give the rest of it to Chakwa. 2 of these are already part of its cores, so it's going to have to core 2 things and save us some resources. I think that's fine. We'll take all your money, and this country will just disappear. No, no, turn off all hints. I don't need you. Is this like a game options? Oh, hints active. Go away. There you go. Lovely. Let's check the whiskey and chocolate in a sec. Start the cores. Oops. Start the expensive one first. Who dat? Reload, reload, reload. Reload, reload. Oh, it's Bella again! Or Bella A. Hey, last thing, I know you're a whiskey guy, but use this to get yourself some Ron Zacapa Centenario 23 rum. You know who likes rum? Barstone. When he's back in 2 weeks, that might be the way to do it. I'll have to see if we can order that one. I don't think my local store has got it, but we might be able to special order. I will look into it. And please do a V5 Twitch stream with some friends. We're going to have to do something. If nothing else, I'll have to maybe do some sort of like, I'll read the book and give feedback or something. I don't know. God, I love vampires so much. Okay. It's a sipping rum. Cut down the trees. The trees are evil. Oh, there. It did turn solid blue. Okay. All right. Just had to tick through the month or whatever. There. It didn't take us long to eliminate all the trees. We can embrace an institution. And do this. This army is counting as exiled, which is slightly annoying. These are my transports, right? That's fine. Do I want to embrace the institution now? Oh, and annoyingly, these guys. And we can bring down our forts. Although there's some rebellion stuff rocking around, but I think we're okay. Do we embrace? Do we want to get all the offensive ideas first? If we embrace, then we could catch up on technology, which would be nice, especially since we've got negative innovativeness right now. What do you guys think? I guess one of the questions might be, how close are we to getting more discounts to our institution? Because the longer we wait, the more these flip, the cheaper it will get. It looks like a bunch of them just went. Okay, there's one there that's like at 80 plus. 71 over here is not too bad. I mean, there's a few. This one's at 80. Innovativeness isn't a big deal. It's a minimal discount. You're right. It is small. Quill 13. Well, it costs more to embrace after integrating Funge. That's true. All right, tell you what. We'll go ahead and embrace. That's going to be fine. And also, we are going to start annexing you, which is swell. Spy network over here. We're going to fabricate a new claim on the Mamluks. And yeah, we'll take some more land on the north coast over here. We can probably stop this at this point, which is going to be okay. So we're probably not going to be able to annex Chakwa until after the annex subject modifier goes away, but that's fine. You're going to land over here and do some rebel busting. Oh, I think I can even rebel bust in my allies' territory. Well, 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 that's awfully nice. Like that.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Take this idea. Discipline is pretty good, but I think we have to get the tech. More whiskey and chocolate. Ah, Blood Elf Knight! I missed like 3 episodes and suddenly everything's different. Well, thank you very much, Blood Elf Knight. I mean, is it different? Mostly we're just, you know, smashing face. I mean, things are more blue. There's not as much Morocco as there was maybe a little while ago. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna grab these techs. Especially that one there with the tactics level is so good. Being ahead on Diplo. I mean, we do have to spend Diplo annexing. Oh, I can hide this. How much is it per month right now? 4 per month. But being ahead is quite good for corruption offsetting. The upgrade here doesn't matter too much, though. I think it's going to be fine. We get the 20% trade efficiency. It offsets some corruption, so we don't spend as much money on it. Yeah, I think that's okay. And you're working your way up there. We do have an idle leader, so yeah, please smash these guys. I think, because they're separatists, they're making their way down to the territory over here. We changed another culture place. Wow. Ooh, greedy. -10 tax. That's not entirely pleasant. We do have some money. We're going to save this up. We do need to do some ship upgrading. New madrasa. We've got 3 colonies on their way. We do have 3 colonies. Lovely. You're exploring. And how is our fleet limit? We're actually above our force limit, which is okay. Exploration finished, and we went and bopped those rebels over here. Please continue to explore these various coasts. We're just going to keep picking whatever's at the top here. Air Natal. Castile. So let's build a spy network against Castile. And we still have a while to go before our manpower is capped, and we feel pressure to pull some triggers here. Plus, getting more admin efficiency and absolutism would also, be kind of nice, if and we could. Rebel factions, no one's high enough for me to justify some harsh treatment. I will probably go and hide, because this all got reset. I'm going to hide the estates. We might reorder some of these things, too. I'm not sure. Hostile sieges. Wait, there's a way to reorder this, isn't it? Or am I just thinking of Stellaris? Because I love having a hostile sieges at the top. Help me out here. I'm pretty sure there's a way to reorder this. Oh, I don't care how much aggressiveness they have. We'll just take more money. Yeah, I'm thinking of Stellaris. It's good. Fetishist Zealots. Brittany, permanent navies. Good for them. We still want the admin, although, I don't know. We're going to want to start hitting the estate buttons soon. But, I mean, we need the admin for both the tech and the humanist stuff. For the Sunni faith. Oh, Funge likes this more. Merchants are being slandered. I mean, states are good for a lot more money, but, there's many things that we need. Exploration finished again. What's Killua doing? Oh, rebuilding a whole new army. Alright. Fair enough. Now, we never did get this province here, which is super annoying. I want Arguin for myself. There's not a whole lot of Portugal left. Maybe we can do something. What kind of fetish do those zealots have? Ha! Well, I guess, okay, I was going to check here to see if, yeah, and we can. We could hit this button to drop corruption. So we could debase our currency and do this and get a lot of cash injection, but that does hurt our absolutism, and it would be nice to raise this up. I guess we won't have to worry about hitting the button. We will keep ourselves at full legalism, because why not? Army advisor died, and our money went up fast. 72 plus the decisions, crazy. I think we're going to go for a level 3 military advisor, because we still have some ideas we want to go through. Manpower modifier is going to be nice. It increases our cap, which indirectly, or as a side effect of that, also changes the rate at which we gain troops every month, which is going to be handy. So we still have the focus here, and I'm still kind of okay with it. Because I want to finish the humanist ideas, and I would like to make some states, so we do need some more admin points. Plus, at some point, coring more stuff is pretty good. You can grab a level 1 advisor and upgrade him. Yeah, but his monthly costs go up anyway. I mean, the upfront costs may not quite be the same, I'm not sure, but... My leader died. That's okay, because our new Sultan is better. Our old Sultan had a total of, what, like 5 points? This guy's got 8. Still low in the military, but that's okay. Click, click, click. How are we on policies? Do we want to make any changes? Oh, no, these are all grayed out. Okay. So that's the other incentive for finishing these idea groups. We get to unlock some more of our policies, which is going to be swell. Just saying in case you want morale of armies. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I get to choose a guy of your distant source. Funge, yes, we will remarry you. Actually, speaking of... Okay, no, we still have you. Exploration finished. The Sheikh al-Islam. Or Ul-Islam. Tax modifier, tolerance to true faith, legitimacy. We're going to take the tax modifier. Because money is great. I like money. Money lets you buy goods and services. And whiskey. So many new features, I don't know where to begin. I mean, if you haven't, you know, kept up with all the expansions and patches and things like that, there is so much. Oh, Colonial Australia, sole domain of Portugal. Doesn't affect us because we're not Catholic, but oh yeah, look at them. Getting stuff over there. Nice to get some free pop events. Oh yeah, so here, yeah, no, we can't fabricate a claim. So yeah, we're gonna have to go and colonize Lego. Tell you what, I have enough money. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recall one of our colonists over here. And I'm gonna send them over here. And you can go and camp out there. It's an overkill, but that's gonna be okay. Because that way we can become adjacent to these guys. I mean, they're not that relevant, I guess. But once we've got that, then we could always colonize through here to the other coast. And I mean, just get more and more control over all of Africa. It's pretty fun, right? Guess I better start learning Portuguese. Esoteric Fish, are you in Australia? Because it does seem like that. Well, we lost our claim on Arguin. We don't have a CB against Portugal, so let's just go ahead and just refabricate some stuff on Portugal. Keep maximum number of options around. We have so much money. Now, it might still be early enough to justify building various money-making buildings. This one's just an upgrade from a previous temple, so I will go ahead and do that. Same thing here, and here, and here. So as long as it's at least 0.10, 0.1, and an upgrade, that's going to be okay. These, not so much, perhaps. What about just a mosque? There we go. These are worthwhile. Production centers. Ooh, we got some really good ones. Okay, then we're out of money. So we'll do that, but at some point, what we're going to do is go crazy building all, like, the barracks. And maybe some things to increase our force limit. We may or may not care about the ground force limit, but naval force limit, we might go for, like, 100%ness. Oh, had I not sorted by cost? Normally I do, but it's a fresh reload of the game, so I might have gotten confused. Royal Meritor's Chakwa ended. Well, let's go and reset that. We can tech, which I am going to do here. I mean, the -10 puts us more ahead of time. Actually, we're not ahead of time here, but that's going to be okay. Again, I want the humanist ideas, but the tech is also quite good. Especially, when does... Enlightenment is 1700, so it's in a while. And having universities can cause it to it'll spread, even if we don't get it. I think if we have universities, it might spawn where we are, but also cause the spread. But we've got plenty of time. Well, 30 years. It's not infinite amount of time. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay to keep the tech going. Oh, we're going from here to get to China. Interesting. Wow, Gujarat. Doing well. Ottomans. Whoa, hey. When did Poland go away? Oh my. Danish Baltic. When did Poland go away? Dang. Meanwhile, beautiful purple Theodoro doing all right for itself. France has got some rebels. Methodist heretics. Interesting. Huh. Rip Poland, rich Hungary. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's check this again here. Okay, no. So I don't want any of those. Yeah, these are sorted okay. You want that, so none of these need that. We're not doing development costs, and it gives you +1 building, so it doesn't use up a slot because it sort of replaces itself. There might be a place for a courthouse-ish. That would be okay, but... Yeah, I think what we do... Oh, maybe some of the trade buildings. Probably. We'll build a few more of the trade buildings, and then we'll pull the trigger on just, like, barracks like mad. Barracks O'Plenty, not to be confused with Barack O. Plenty. They want military access. Sure. Now, Castile. We would like to fabricate some claims, and one of the things we're going to fabricate on is down here. We'll probably fabricate some more. We're going to leave you there, but we're going to start. So we're 40% annexed. We've got a fair amount of manpower. Like, we would be okay with mostly starting some wars. Truce-wise. Now, they added a truce map mode. Did they not? I assumed it was under political, but maybe it's not. Is it geographical? Where's the troop map mode? Oh, maybe diplomatic. Okay. So is it color-coded based on time? It's 1 year away over here. 7 years over here. Striped here. I guess the stripes mean we have a CB. Because here we don't have a CB. We have a truce but no CB. Here, okay, 3 more years it'll go, and we've got our CBs. Nice. So with that in mind, actually, that's a good little helper. You know what? That's going to be good enough. We're going to keep this map mode pinned. There it is. So we can reference it. I can't believe all my map modes got reset here. Yeah, anyway. So yes, we are going to build a spy network there to get our CBs going. But yeah, we could start some stuff in the north relatively soon. Morocco 22 military tech. So they're ahead by 1, although we could get there fairly quick. I don't know. Lose a ton of money or lose a bunch of professionalism. It's going to take out a loan. Wow, that hurts! I'm going to take the money, keep the professionalism. I'm not sure if that was the right idea, but that's what we're going to do. Now, we do have some troops fairly pinned down over here to do some rebel busting. Oh, this group over here is not drilling. Oh, probably because it lost a general or some damn thing. Dang! It's slightly less than ideal. They can take away our lives, but not our map modes! We build a university in its capital and elsewhere, yes. Oh, yeah, if you get universities built, you can get the institution to pop. Yeah, it's the university is not restricted to any like continent or area or anything like that. Anywhere that's got a university could start that institution, which would obviously be really nice if it happened to us. So we'll probably want to go and spam out a ton of them shortly before 70. I guess one of the questions is, how long does it take to build a university? 9 months only. Okay, so come 99, we could just spam out all the universities we possibly could build. Yes, Ottomans, I will remarry you. Absolutely. Lovely. Funges 50% annexed. How's your professionalism? It's pretty good. Oh, there's probably estate buttons we could hit. 47%. It's not terrible. Could certainly be a lot higher. Military support. Oh, we've already done that recently. Oh, diplomatic support. New World Charter. There we go. It's more influence and more settlement. Boom. They would need more influence. I could give them some land. We're good on prestige and things right now. We might want to give them some land, actually, because currently they have 0%. Now, it would be nice, and I'm not sure if there's an easy way to do it. There we go. Sorting by tax modifier. Looking for a place that's got, like, an unbalanced in favor of tax modifier sort of land. They're all kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, I suppose. What about this place? Bagirmi. Is there any way? Of course you don't click and actually go to it. That would be too nice. Oops. So if I were to give you to the Lemna, it's not going to be enough to get them where I want. I don't know. You know what? Let's not worry about it. We got spy detected here. We can go and make another claim. So we will. Ooh, tropical wood. Nice. And fabricate another claim. I'll make one over here. Say Swensa. So it's probably Quing. I think there's supposed to be a Sedil here. It's Quinsa? It's something like that. Maybe it's Cuenca. It's Bob. Or Charlie. It starts with a C. It's Charlie. Native uprisings, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cancel these spy networks because we got our claims. I think we still need one over here, though. We've lost... Damn it! Didn't I just spend a bunch on a, like, level 3 advisor here? I think we will go for the missionary strength, dude, because we've still got a fair amount of conversions. It's not a rush to convert because we are sitting at, like, 100% religious unity. 109, in fact, because of our humanism. But conversions are still going to be quite nice for us. Estate macro view. Yes, there is. But, well, maybe it is what I want to do. It does show you the development. I guess that might be okay. Because it was nice to be able to sort based on the type. Or based on the development in different categories. But maybe this would be the easier way to go through next time. And places like this, like where fish, like where we don't really care about the production of their goods, because it's a cheap good, so we don't care if there's 25% autonomy countering the production. Oh, there it is. Okay, we can get them up to 25, not too badly. See, this is grain. It's also not too valuable. It's kind of a low-value province, but that's okay. So we need a little bit more influence for them. See, wool's not too valuable. 0.7, is that going to be enough? Nope, they'll be just shy. I mean, I could give them more than one, I suppose. Here. Duh. There's also, there's advantages to other things with where you give it, but there's, like, more min-maxing than I might be willing to, like, maneuver here. So we're going to kill some of their loyalty, but that's okay. All right. Cuenca. So it's a hard K on both sides kind of thing. Oh, and you're not drilling because we lost a leader. For crying out loud. What's our situation with our ruler? We don't have an heir set up. I don't think I'll turn you into a thing right now. The emirs, we could grant generalship. You know what? Sure, we'll do it. Give you more influence. We've probably done that in a slightly better order for some power points, but that's going to be okay. Well, I suppose the breakpoints are 25, 50, and 75, right? For how many points you get, so it doesn't matter that much. We could become Defender of the Faith. I don't think we need to spend our money on that. Speaking of money, though, let's take another quick little look. You know what? We have to pay off a loan. There we go. Conversions. Yeah, our conversion rate is a lot better than it was. We don't have an heir set up, or we don't have an heir set up? Why don't we pronounce the H in heir? Is it because it would just sound like hair on your head? But English has a lot of words that... that, you know, two words sound exactly the same, even though they don't mean the same thing. Is it because we let Eliza Doolittle determine how we pronounce air? English is stupid, that's why. That's actually, you know what? That's the best answer. English is stupid. Now, Castile's caught up in a war, which is nice. Build a spy network. I don't think, while this is a colony, I don't think it counts as us being adjacent. Another idea. What is this? A furnace. No, we want to be able to unlock the furnace because it might be a really high value manufacturing for us. So we will unlock it, and we will check our building of manufactories list. Yeah. It's a little bit later, and I'm not going to do the math here, but I think there's a fair amount of payoff for some of these manufactories. It's the same difference between lead and lead. Read and read. Read and red. Oh, what do we got here? Air 313, so he's 7 points. He's not great, but he's there. Agabata, no, we're gonna go and rename you. Tell you what, I'm gonna be open to bribes today, so I'm gonna grab the who am I gonna grab here? I'm trying to scroll back. I'm wondering who was the first one. But this list is crap. Maybe I should just start with the most recent one. Tell you what, we'll do that. Oh, it's Balth Knight. There it is. Balth Knigget. Welcome to the family. Furnace for coal, which is worth 10 ducats, but coal can't spawn until enlightenment. Oh, right, yeah. Need an air and a spare. Oh, and the furnace, that's the other building down here. Yeah. It requires coal. It's different. Yes. 10 years, Timbuktu. We don't actually care about the trade power in Timbuktu because I think we basically have that on lockdown. We haven't actually looked at our trade setup in a while, and there's probably some stuff that needs to be done, but I don't know. Okay, we don't literally have this on lockdown, but it's pretty good. Okay, let's math real quick these manufactories. 0.4 per month, so 1.2 every 3, so 3.6 every year. So in 100 years, this one will pay for itself. And there's more than 100 years of gameplay left, but 100 years just to break even. It's actually probably better than that with trade and whatever. Okay, tell you what, these two were slightly cheaper. I will get these two, and then that will be it for manufactories. And then barracks and stuff. Self-sustaining, yay! And, yeah, we'll get some more. I think we only need that one to pop. It's hard to count these provinces, but to get a colonization, in any case, we'll go and colonize that anyway. It's gonna be fine. Build spy network, excellent. So we get a claim started over here, just so we have an option for war declarations. Pilgrims are safe, gain some prestige. All right, so it's stripy and green so we can go. Stripy and yellow so we can't. We can do Castile and France, but it's probably worth just finishing this off, right? Congo trade node. Make sure we got more power, so we're diverting more trade to the Ivory Coast, which is sort of where we want it. Yeah. Grab you. Bring you over here. Do you have any allies? Oh, you're allied with Luba. And they would join in. Well, hell. Sounds good to me. It's a way for us to reset the truce counter over here. Sounds great. I'm very pleased with that. Declare war. Go. These explorations are taking longer and longer because they're having to go further away from the base. Is it time to circumnavigate the globe? Let's do it. We may have wanted to upgrade their ships first, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa, 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 with a boat. Cancel. Cancel mission. Oh, there's no upgrades for you. All right, never mind. Circumnavigate the globe. You can do it. Played real life Through the Ages last week and won my game because of your vids. Excellent, Doug. I love Through the Ages. The game's a little long. Is the one downside is it does take a fair amount of while to play, and if you're in a group of people who like are a little bit slow and they really take their time thinking through all their moves, it can be a little rough to fit into an evening. But it's such a great, smart game. So we're about to get military level 22. If we wait until January, we wouldn't have the ahead of time penalty. And that would be okay, but I actually don't know if it's a super high priority. That's a lot of artillery fire. a lot of artillery fire. My god, it doubles the fire strength of artillery. But I think I'll just take the offensive idea now. I think that's going to be okay. Heck, the siege ability will help us, because that determines the speed of the ticks. So, effectively, we're going to siege things down just 20% faster, which is very enjoyable. Okay, various battles are going. Oh my god, it's 3:15. We're going to have to put a cut in here, and we're going to be doing a game of Dota 2. Oh my god, colony. Okay, so many pop-ups. Truce, truce, truce. Oh my god, truces, yes. New colonial nation, Air La Plata. I think I'm gonna keep the default name. It's nice. Well, no, we should. Okay, we need a name for this over here. So I mean, it's the southern tip of South America. We are air. What kind of things can we go with? I do love that there's like the one province that's like Tierra del Fuego. It's like, that's kind of cool. Fresh air. Air horn, Bel Air. Dang. Salsa air, air ununited. Air, fire. Oh, we can just have the elements. Air, fire, water, earth, and of course, heart. Okay, and it's Tierra del Fuego. You know what? I love it. Let's call it fire. I think that's fantastic. I mean, there's some great names, but like now we have an interesting little theme. If I unpause, there we go. Fire. It's like when you talk about a really good album, right? Like this country is fire. It's lit. Okay. Oh, what a great place to put in a little bit of a cut. And yeah, we're gonna go and colonize this, which will get added in. These guys are gonna get a little bit more powerful and potent, which will be relevant when we find ourselves going to war with Portugal, because Portugal has been beat to crap, but they have tons of colonial nations, which might be a little bit bad for fire here, I don't know. We could invest, I think we can, yeah, we can purchase things for them. And we may, oh, even not steps, but this is mountain. Oh, and yes, we finished that colonization. Do I want to put you here? Okay, because this is mountain, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in getting these guys a sick good fort in their mountains. Boom. There you go. I take care of my colonial nations. Meanwhile, this group, I think we're going to move and look to do some settlement over here. Maybe we can look to get part of Australia over here for ourselves. I think I like that idea. I'm gonna recall you, because we're not in the same kind of rush. Unpause for a day, send. We're gonna put a cut, we're gonna play some multiplayer Dota 2 here in a second. But I wanna make sure we don't forget some of these brilliant ideas we're having. If you have Canada for a colony, call it snow. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's not one of your classic elements, but maybe. Canada's a little far from us. But maybe, I don't know, who knows what'll happen once we start the war with Great Britain. What is going to start to occur over here? New Castile, interesting. I wonder if the circumnavigation is going to work out. I mean, hopefully it does. Australia should definitely be Earth. We have a lot of land, and there's nothing but dirt. That is true. I like it. Okay, we're going to go ahead, put a cut in here. We're going to take a 2-minute break for me to get a little beverage to assist. In the subscriber Discord, I will put in the password for the Dota 2 game. We don't always fill up. In fact, often we don't completely fill up. So most likely we'll be opening it up to the entirety of the chat to jump in there, and we'll just rumble some 5v5 Dota 2, have some fun, goof around. Even if you're no good at the game, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. I'm not good at it, so we just have a good time. Although I've been playing ranked lately. I just got ranked. I'm at about 3k MMR, and I currently on a bit of a win streak, so I think that's going to keep rising up for at least a little bit. So, yay! It's good stuff. All right, be back in a couple, folks. And if you were just here for the single player for Factorio and EU4, hey, thanks. That's great. Love you. Appreciate it very much. But yeah, I'll be right back.